Let's Matt have a little break and
Yeah, I must say I'm impressed by how JK Paris have been playing this tournament. I never knew about them before. I seen them like once or twice in the Millenniums, but they've been giving the pro teams quite a game here.
yeah, they were a lot for that, and they've got a support of Die that you know.
Yeah.
And let's see what they will do against
Yeah.
Polar Bears. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Beautiful dive into the snake from the JK Paris that shoots the first polar bear guy.
There are
And
two
they-
Polar guys who are die
Yep.
already.
And the JK is pushing up the snake now really well. Seems...
Just to present you the DK, if you don't know, they won the Division 1 last year with Rabakov inside.
JK did?
Yeah, and that's why now they're on ESPL.
I understand. Oh, and there goes almost the last JK. But one thing that JK has to realize is when you push on Russians, you have to do it smart, because they will take you one by one if you come to. Yep, and that's it.
And that's it with 4 body alive for the GK, and first point for them. Then, okay, after the sad news, yeah, just be, yep. Okay, after this really sad news for the European people, good news then, just to, if you well know, okay, but the level is gorgeous. You know, you've got Kiev, we've got Polar Bears, we've got Prussia, we've got there is Russia everywhere,
And they all come from Russian Legion camp.
yeah,
They
that's
all
the main
come from-
point.
yeah.
To tell you. Okay, we go again with Polar Bears against GK, and really big rush to go to the center for the GK, but they died before, and we are on 4-4. Polar
And here
Bears on
comes
the snake. Ooh, one rush to the 50.
Lucas Hook going fast down the snake side like always. As we can see, he's in the 50 snake. And here comes big machine Sergey backing him up in the snake corner. Oh, but JK Paris keeps moving up the Dorito side. Not a bad move, but I think the Russians have him under control here. Oh,
Okay,
here
3 on
comes
3.
Yeah. And now we... Yep, here we go. Here we go. Oh, they're in the same bunker.
Yeah.
They're in the same bunker. They are in the Snake 50. That was... I've never seen craziness like that in the Snake 50 before. That was quite fun.
Now it will be hard.
How Polar Bears were in the Snake 50 and JK went up to the Snake 50 Doritos.
Where's
They
the
were
last player from GK? Oh, there is just one Polar Bears alive.
Yeah. And one...
Oh, no, wait, on the Dorito?
One-on-one against the Dorito player, against maybe this Dorito corner, I think. Yeah,
I've got a
corner.
Dorito on Dorito 2. We've got a GK guys, and Polar is
in the back Dorito back.
in
One-on-one.
the Dorito. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a one-on-one.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah.
Let's see who will be the more smart. Ooh.
Oh.
And as you said, they have to play smart with the Russia because
Yes.
it's on one-on-one.
Like I heard earlier, Slava told me that he always talks when he talks to his team Icon. Don't fight the Russians.
That's the main point. Don't fight the Russian.
Yeah. I guess there's no avoiding doing it a little bit the Italian way, because Italians are Italians, which is great. But they're really doing it a good way, I think. And Camo Sport is doing a fantastic thing. They hosted the last CPS last year with Slava, and that was a great tournament. That was amazing. So the next 2 CPS events are gonna be held, the same facility. So expect 2 great events, the next 2 CPS events.
Okay, let's go back to the round, to the match against GK and Polar Bears. Polar Bears will try to push through the Dorito, and they are on a Dorito 4 now. 3 players on the Dorito. No, decided to change.
And they just shot another polar bear there. No, it's 3 on 2.
Oh no, I think it's one on.
JK Snake, JK.
Okay, yes, JK
2.
Snake. Oh, and minor penalty for GK.
So Polar Bears end up taking this win. And the score is now...
You were the first European team. Sorry, point will be for Polar Bears. Just wait for the check from the marshal, and that's it.
Yeah.
You were one of the first team.
Colombo, and yeah, their experience, and they should. I believe in them. I think they can do it, and with the backup that they have, it's amazing. You know.
Go back to the match against Polar Bears GK.
JK losing dropping the first body on the snake side, in the snake, and here comes Big Sergey, that normally plays for Houston Heat. And he gets shot in the snake corner, but Polar Bears are pushing up hard on the Doritos side. Counter move on the Doritos side from GK. And I believe it's 3-on-3 now.
They push through with the Dorito for the Polar Bears.
And JK just went up to snake one. Let's see what happens here.
We've got one Polar Bears on the snake corner.
Yeah.
Dorito 1 and Dorito 3, sorry.
And JK go up to snake 2. And also push up on the Dorito side now. Right now it's just like a wait on who makes the next mistake. But I must say, JK is playing very powerful. With a lot of confidence they play. They play really well right now. So let's see what happens here. Uh-oh.
No. Run.
Okay, no.
Okay, two guys alive.
Oh, and the Polar Bears lose the last two players here. Wow. So they end up scoring their second point against Polar Bears. So it's 2-1 now, right?
It's 2-on-1. It's 2-0, I think. Remember?
No, Polar Bears 2-1, I think.
It's 2-1. Yeah. Okay. Max, the paintball in Europe is going to be more and more important with the match. Here we go. 4-barrel up for the Polar Bears. Ooh, and a minor penalty.
Wow. Penalty
For the GK. There are just 3 alive against 5 Polar Bears.
Which makes it much easier for Polar Bears here. Which have... there's still 5 Polar Bears out there going for the...
It's 5-on-2.
last 2 GK players. And I believe that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Polar Bears. So 2-2.
They're really strong. But it's a good experience. As I interview Alex Ledoux, who is the captain of the GK, that I know since maybe close to begin the paintball. And this is a team that just to explain you, GK is grow and but they take time. You know, they first of all they played. They didn't ask for any big sponsor. They just wanted to show what they are able and capable to do, and now they want to perform here too in the...
You ready, Maddie? Do your thing.
And here we go. GK Polar Bears.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna hand over to Maddie here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for your help, and we'll see you on the next tournament.
Definitely,
okay?
Definitely.
Thanks a lot, Max.
Over to you, Maddie.
Maximus Lundqvist.
A legend.
Absolutely. So, 2-3 Polar Bears, huh? Woof. There you go, Luke Ship. Nice play. Playing aggressive down here on the snake side, and the body's dropping for Polar Bears, and though the Polar Bears are winning, we've definitely seen, you know, a lot of they lose a lot of bodies in their
Yeah.
games, you know. So even at the points they're winning, it's not like they're winning 5 strong, but you know, guys are not scared to go. And it looks like 2-on-1 right now. 2-on-1, trying to close in here and tie this game up. And it looks like they will. So it was Sergey, and I get it taken out. Is he still? So they're still alive. So Polar Bear is struggling a little bit.
Yeah. And now we are on 3-on-3.
Yeah, 3-3 here, Polar Bears, and you know, with their lineup, I really honestly expected a little bit more here in the CPS from them. I mean, they've won some games, lost some games. I mean, they've done pretty well. But so here we go, 5 seconds, and you're looking at the split screen breakout. Polar Bears losing the snake off the break. Unable to get out to Dorito 1, and here comes GK up the center. Generation kill. And it doesn't look like they have a snake. Yeah, now GK making his move into the snake. And Polar Bears might lose. Okay, so it looks like Samoylov is okay. And I thought for a second he might have got shot, but they lose another player from the Dorito side, so just 3 bodies left alive as Samoylov moves out to the back corner bunker on the snake side of the field, kind of spread things out a little bit. Here comes the attack from GK down the Dorito side and on the snake, pushing up the field. It's 5-on-3. GK trying to take this point here. And they're in really good field position to do it. They've just got to close these gaps, though, but they lose their Dorito 1 player, and then they lose their player in the center, and they lose the whole Dorito side pretty much at the same time, so there's just 2 play. Terrible. Oh, wow. And here comes the hammer. Samoylov is like, I'm going to take both you guys out because you're all looking at the Dorito side. And, yeah, and you can see by the body language as GK walks off like, wait a second. Hold on. It was 5-3. We're supposed to win those points, but no, it's... You know, you got to earn it out there, and man, good job by the Polar Bears to gut check themselves, and you know, nice job by Samoylov to hammer it down here at the end to win that point. And the breakout, split screen breakout. Polar Bears again. On the left-hand side, now streaking out wide on the Dorito side, the back corner bunker. And, oh, looks like a ref's going to pull a minor penalty on the Polar Bears. So just when it was looking good for them, and we thought, hey, maybe they're going to finally put this 5th point on the board. Nope, minor penalty. And it looks like also they're going to lose their snake. So 3 players coming off. And it's, you know, I think GK is, you know, going to get a chance to come back into this match and maybe score a 4th one here, tie it up, making it really interesting. Or can the combined threat of, I think, is it Sergey still alive? No, Sergey came off already, so Samoylov's getting checked out by the referee, and it looks like he is going to be clean. And now here comes GK up in the center. They don't have anybody in the snake, though, so... Wait. No, I'm sorry. Anyone behind the snake player. They have that 50-yard line in there. And, you know, let's see if they can actually... Now, right now, if you're the Polar Bears, you just want time to expire. So, here comes GK, trying to push into the line, the back line. But the Russians are real good at this. They run this drill all the time in practice. Just, hey, put just 2 on 4. And you guys got to cross it up and try to make it happen. So, and now coming up on the Dorito side, GK. We'll see, though. I mean, they're loading up this 50-yard line to push forward past it. Back corner bunkers on both sides hot and occupied by Polar Bears. 2 players left alive for them. And it's going to get tight, though. But I can't believe that we haven't seen this line at least somewhat broken so far. And there it goes. Okay, so 50-yard line, past the 50-yard line on the Dorito side. Oh, and it looks like Samoylov trades out with the snake bunker. So it's just going to be one player back in the corner, and let's see if there's still time left here for them to come up and tie this match. 3-on-1. Yeah, 3-on-1. Oh, and tried to make a move. Last player left alive for Polar Bears. Tried to make a move up the Dorito side and ended up getting taken out. So kind of a last-ditch effort as that horn is blown, and got ourselves a tie game here. Hangs clean. All right, we're back into the action here. Could this be a win for one of these two teams? Will we head to overtime? Don't know yet. And it's, quick points are decided by how many kills come off the break, and it looks like 3 left alive for GK Paris on the right-hand side of your screen. And now here come the Polar Bears, as the Polar Bears are now pressing their advantage on the Dorito side, Snake side. They got 3 players on the Snake side, and 5-on-3, 2-on-3, and it's not looking good for GK. Bodies dropping. And also, bodies dropping, though, or a body drops for the Polar Bears. So here they come. 4-on-2. Oh, but they're now getting shot out of their bunkers. So the thing is, you got to capitalize on the advantage. And no, but Lukashuk gets shot as well. So 2 players on 2. So, the Polar Bears just shooting themselves in the foot here, man. And now, maybe can they pull it back, though? Hey, don't be perfect, be clutch in the end. But they really, and then finally, thank God for the Polar Bears that Sergei Sonoskov was alive over there and enough to hang that, and to blow that buzzer. So, whew, Polar Bears making it interesting here at the end as they end up taking the victory as long as Sergei is clean, and he is. So, nice composure on Sergei's part, even though a couple of his guys just